Transition. Hello, everyone. How are you doing, Mama?
I'm doing all right. How are you tonight?
Doing all right. Not been up to too much. I'm playing some board games and playing Rocket League. Playing Oxygen Not Included again. That's been fun. Aside from that, I guess I have an event tomorrow, which will prevent us from doing Sudoku.
Okay.
So, aside from that, the only updates that I have are just future stuff on channel, which is tomorrow we will not have Sudoku because I have an event that I'm going to, and then I've got actually I may not be doing Outward this Saturday. I need to double check that because there's events on Saturday that I'm going to. So I guess I will wait on channel updates because I need to double check the times of certain things. So I will just remind everyone to do all of the fancy YouTube engagement stuff, liking, commenting, subscribing, ringing the notification bell, sharing the video, all sorts of those things. But yeah. Alright, I don't have anything else. Mum, is there anything you want to share?
No, I don't have anything going on. Just work.
Alright. Then I'm ready to do some Sudoku. So, transition over to that. Click over here, and the first puzzle we're going to do today is called Cross Product by Michael Lefkowitz. It's a normal 6x6 Sudoku, and every indicated diagonal has the same product. Well, I guess the maximum there is 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Of course, if I put any 1s along there,
Right.
alright, well, the minimum this could be is 2.
Right. But look at the ones. Yeah. Those are both minimum 4. Well, no, not really.
So I have to put 3 different digits in this box,
Right.
and 3 different ones up here. So, this is minimum 1, 2, 3. So I could do like 2, 1, 3. 1, 2. I guess those would be 2, 1. 1 and 2. And now this would need another 2. And then I would need a 3 and a 1.
But then now the other diagonal is 2.
That's true. And this one's 6.
Right. And it would actually have to go up from that because you can't have a 1 in either one.
Yeah, that makes that one 3. I guess. Okay, this blue one here, I'm going to ignore for the moment. Let's make that one orange. These two here. Okay. I'm going to make this one green and this one purple. Purple is equal to the product of red, and green is equal to the product of orange. Is that reasonable? Because purple times orange is equal to purple times green. So green must equal orange.
Right.
So whatever these four are, they must
And
be the factors. But
of purple. So actually, neither one of them can be. Well, yeah, the what red could be 5. With the two extremes being 1 and then 1, 5 in the.
trying to think how this one plays in. Because well, we know that this is. We know neither one is.
Well,
Okay,
purple can't
this
be
is
5.
minimum 4. No, red could be 5.
No, purple can't be 5 because in order for red to be 5, the two extremes have to both be 1. And then you've got 1, 5 in box 3. But that means for blue, the minimum in box 5 is 2, 3. And since
Okay.
the product of blue is a single digit, and you can't have 2 1s in box 4.
So could I make green 5? Well, that's clearly not
No.
possible because it has to be 4 or 6. So these would have to be 1, 2, or 3, and I know I have a 1 in both of those. So this is well, purple's going to have to be composite as well.
Right, it's going to have to be 4 or 6 also. Well, I suppose no, because it can't be 3. Because in order to be an odd digit, an odd, then the two extremes on red have to be 1.
Yeah. And 2, 3, and 5 are all prime. So we couldn't do those there because this has to be not 1, and one of those has to be not 1. So this has to be a 1 then, doesn't it? Because if it wasn't a 1, then I'd have 3 factors, but 4 and 6 only have 2 2s or a 2 and a 3.
Right.
And one of these two is going to have to be 1. So these have to be green and purple. Now these are either both the same,
Right.
or they're both different. And since one of those is the 3, these both have to be 2.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. Because that's going to be 3 2s and a 3. So the 3's down here, both of those have to be 2.
Now the ones can be finished off.
Well, we know that those 2 are different, and they both see that, so this is a 5. This is 2 or 3, and it's going to have to be whatever that digit is. Five, 2. That one's
Right, well, in box 1, purple's on the top.
which is going to combine with purple down here to make purple on the side. Very useful.
Get down.
Okay, this cannot be 1 or 2, but it also cannot be 4 or 6 because we know that those 2 are different, and it sees those 2. Then it gives us a 3-5 pair, which makes this 4 or 6, and that's green or purple. So this is 2, 3, and 5. Which gives us that, which is going to make us a purple 4, 6 here, and now that is purple, which means this one is green. Those aren't green, that one's not purple, this one's not purple, that one is purple 4, 6. So where's green in here? It's not there, it's not there, and because this one sees that one, leaves green in the bottom, gives us a green 4, 6 here, that's 3 or 5, this one has to be 3 or 5, 2, 3 or 5, 3 or 5, not a 2, which combines with those to make that a 2. Orange, orange, yellow, orange.
Well, in box 3, the 3-5 is yellow on top.
Yeah. Now I have a problem because red and blue,
Have 3,
and so
and
does
so do yellow and orange.
yeah. So maybe I'm gonna go with yellow orange. But I don't know which one's which.
All right. All right. In order for purple, let's see. If purple is 4,
That would make this a 2.
then that's a 2.
And that's a 2. And that's a 2. And then yellow would be 5. And orange would be 3. Then this is 4 instead. Means these are 6. And if this is a 6, then this is the 3, and that's the 2. Did something wrong. This one is 6. This one is 3.
Right.
Means I have these backwards. That's a 6. That's a 3. That's 6. That's 3. Wait, hold on. I messed everything up. Yeah, that would be if green was 6, but green isn't 6. We started with the idea that purple was 6. That means yellow becomes 3, and orange becomes 5. That's 2. And then those two would look at each other.
Right.
Okay. So this cannot be 6. This becomes 4, 6, and 2 and 3, and 2. And now yellow is 5, orange is 3, 6, 3, 2, 6, 5. Ta-da!
Yay.
Now, I don't think this is either of these two. It's not that one. Oh, it is this one. I do think it's a difficult puzzle. Oops. This one I wanted very nice. You have to be comfortable with the products. It's not super tricky, but being comfortable with that is not necessarily easy in my opinion. I don't know. I would go with average. I don't. It wasn't like super tough. Row sum lines by Jabo. Normal Sudoku rules apply. Digits along a line sum to the same value for each row the line passes through. For each row? Well, if it's the row, I mean, it's called row sum lines. Isn't that? Oh, I guess those are 2 digits. I'm being goofy. Okay, those are all the same, which I should probably highlight that in green. Although this is a lighter green, so maybe I need to go and find a darker green for those to be. Although I think I'm going to do this one as yellow. Okay, so that's a single digit, that's a single digit, that one is, and that one is. Blue. Red. Okay, we know red and green aren't the same, so that automatically makes that red. Red has to be one of those two. Yellow and green are different. And these two yellow force that to be yellow. Now, yellow's one of those two, one of those three, those two. Nah. I was going to ask where could yellow be in this column, but it could be here. Okay. But we know that green is larger than yellow because yellow's on the green line paired with something else.
Right.
So I can't put green on this line. So this would have to be the green digit. We also know that red is smaller than green, for the same reason that yellow is smaller than green. But we don't know the relationship between red and yellow. Well, actually, no. We know that yellow landed down here. So red is larger than yellow. So if I look over in this box, red can't be there or there. Red is not blue. Red isn't blue, not on top, not on bottom. And red cannot be on the yellow line. This is red. And we know red cannot be on the yellow line because yellow in this box can't be in the middle and it can't be on the two sides. So yellow has to be on here. Red is larger than yellow. And that applies down here as well. Can't be here, and it can't be here as well because we know that red is larger than yellow, so red is there.
Oh, well, you can place red in box 2.
There, not on yellow, and it can't also be on the red line. Just going to place it in box 1. I guess yellow could be 3 as well. Green isn't yellow.
All right, well, in box 2, blue has to be on top.
So it either has to be on red or on green. In either case, green is larger than blue. Because blue is either on the green line, by default making green larger than blue, or blue is on the red line, making green larger than blue because green is larger than red.
Right.
So, with that information, in here, green can't go here, can't go here, green isn't yellow, and green can't go on the blue line because green is larger than blue. And now here, can't go there, we don't know between those two. This one is green.
Oh, box 8, though.
Definitely can't go on the red line. It's not blue, not red. Can't go on there, can't go on there, and it's not there. It's green and green. Yes.
Was yellow larger than red or smaller than red?
Yellow is smaller than red.
Oh, right, because it's one of those two. Yeah, it's got to go on the red line.
Unfortunately, not helpful for in here.
Yeah, yellow's not very helpful at all. All right, wait a minute. Yellow is smaller than red.
Yes.
And okay, yeah, so 7 is the highest it could be. And we only know that blue is smaller than green.
Yes.
Well, green cannot be 6 because if you look at row 4, then the 3 there that are on the would have to be 1, 2, and 3, which would make the blue line to the left minimum 4, 5 would have to be 4, 5 to make blue 9, but 9 is going to be larger than.
Right. 6 isn't allowed.
And green is the only one that has 3, right?
Yes.
Okay.
But because this lines up to being 15, that means blue has to be 6, 7, 8.
Right.
Because blue and green have to be 15. Minimum.
Minimum, yeah.
Okay. Blue can still be 6 if it makes yellow 3. And still go here. Where's 9 in this box? Well, we know it's not red, blue, or yellow. It can't go on the blue line. It can't go on the green line, the yellow line, or the blue line. So green's automatically 9.
Okay, yeah, well, I was going to say green can't be 7 for the same reason it couldn't be 6, because it would make blue more than... So...
Yeah, 3, 5, 8.
Okay, yellow cannot be 7, because to add to 9, it would have to have 2 ones.
Right. Red and yellow have to be minimum 10, which means that red can't be 5, because yellow has to be smaller than red. Oh, blue has to be up here, but it can't be on green because of blue there.
Oh, right.
So now blue is smaller than red. Okay. Red is either 1 larger or 2 larger than blue, which means that yellow cannot be a 3, which would be a 1-2 pair, making that not possible.
Okay, well, 9 in 3 Oh, never mind. It's either 1, 2, 6, 1, 3, 5, or 2, 3, 4.
But these two have to be 1, 2, 3 now. Because you can't put another from 4,
Right.
5, and 6 with it. We do know that blue is larger than yellow now. I don't think that's relevant. Yeah, it's not relevant. That clearly can't be blue. Well, if that's 7 or 8, then that's 1 or 2. Could one of these not be a 7? Well, if neither of them is 7, then that's a 6. So where would 7 go in this column? Well, it can't go here, and it can't go there, and it can't go on yellow, and it can't go there. So one of these two is 7. But, okay, we know red... If red was not 8, right? We know that can't be an 8 because it combines with minimum 4. 8 isn't 9. Can't put 8 on yellow. Yellow's not 8. And you can't put 8 on the blue line. Blue can't be 8. And you can't put 8 on the blue line. So red is suddenly 8, which makes that a 1. And now, this has to be 7. For the same reason I laid out earlier as to why one of them had to be.
Right.
Well, now yellow can't be a 4.
Well, inbox 8. You can't have a 4 on the red line at all.
One of these two has to be a 1, because 2 and 3 paired with 4. So
Right.
this is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or no, 2 through 5. 6 pairs with 1. So now where's 6 in this box? It can't go there because that had to be the large digit.
Yellow is
And
6.
6 had to, yeah.
Which makes
Which
that 1,
means
2
6.
surrounding it inbox 5.
Two, 5, 6, 4. That can't be a 1. And that can't be a 1. It would be 1, 7. One, 2, 5. This is 3. 6 and 3 is 9, so that's all it is. 1, 5.
Column 3 needs a 4, which makes it to the left of the 4 a 3. That's a 5, yeah.
Six, 5, and 7. 4, and oh, that's 3.
2, 6 on the red line.
3.
3.
4 makes it 6 and 2.
4, 7.
3. See a 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. A 6 and a 7. Go like that. Ta-da! I know we missed the fact the blue line had to be 7 and how that had to force it onto the red line. We missed that. Because you saw that it had to be in the top row, but then we both missed this for a while.
Yeah.
Forcing it over there. I don't know. I guess I kind of want to just say average. Yeah. Elbow joint by Arachno. Each row, column, and 3x3 region contains the digits 1 through 9. Digits increase from the bulb end of the thermometer. So that's it. Well, I kind of want to just pencil mark the thermos. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 7, 6, 5, 4. That one's larger, but so I mean, I know that these two have to end up there, which means they end up there. And a similar thing's going to happen here, ending up with there. Means they're in those three. So is that what we're looking at?
Maybe. Well, at least one of the blues has to be on the thermo. They're in
Yeah.
box 9, and the minimum it can be is 4. And with the red, one of those ends up on the thermo in box 7.
Mm-hmm.
And max there is 6. Now, that's going to be the 6 is going to be the max on the horizontal.
Right.
So 5 is going to be the max on the bulb.
Okay.
So the elbow can't be a 7 or an 8.
Right.
And the elbow could be in both blue and red or neither.
Yeah.
Which is not helpful, really. So.
But we took out 7 and 8 from here because one of these two had
Has
to
to
be
be
max 6. And
right.
if
Good.
if this was a 7 or an 8, then this would be an 8 or a 9, and neither of them would be 6.
Right.
Is that useful in the other direction? Like, this couldn't be 2 or 3, because then that couldn't be 4 or 5? Yes.
Well,
because one of these two has to be blue.
right.
And if this was 2 or 3, then you couldn't put a 4 on either of those two. And so 4 and 5 would both end up there, or whatever those two are, would both end up here. Let's say this is red, but not blue. That would mean that that's blue and that's blue. Is there any reason why that wouldn't work? I can even go as far as to say that's red as well. You can make that a 4. That can be 5 or 6.
Well, it would have, if those are both red, that would have to be 5 and 6.
Right. So 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9. 7, 8, 9. What about the other way around? If this was blue, and that's red, and that's red, well, that can be 5 or 6 just fine. red, red, blue, blue. Well, it doesn't really matter what this one is. So this could be 4. That could be a 5. That could be a 6. And then it wouldn't matter what that is. Okay, well, I'm not seeing a reason why that would be broken in any of the formats. Can these two both be blue? It won't matter what this one is, but then this couldn't be 4, because then that would be 4, and that would be 1, 2, 3, which would break that. And if those two are blue, then that couldn't be 4 either. And if those two are blue, well, then that can't be 4 either. So in any case, okay, if we have this case, this can't be 4, because it's the larger of the two. If we have this case, that can't be 4, because the smaller of these two is minimum 4. So this is minimum 5 to begin with. And then if I do that, well, if I made this a 4, then that's 1, 2, 3, because that would be 4, and that would be 1, 2, or 3, but then I wouldn't have enough. So this can't be a 4 regardless of which way it goes.
Right.
So then, can this be a 6? Because if I make these both red, then that can't be a 6. Because it's the smaller of these two. If I make it not red, then if that's a 6, well then this won't work.
Right.
Because
max red is 6.
Yeah. So then it wouldn't end up in red. So then if I have this scenario, then if this was 6, then that's a 6, 7, 8, 9, 7, 8, 9. So then this can't be 6. So this is a 5, regardless of whether it's in red or blue. The only way this works as 4 is if this is 4.
Right.
Wait, no. That's not necessary at all. Yeah, that's not necessary. If this is 4, then that would be 1, 2, 3, and that would have to be 4. But I don't think if this is 4, then that has to be 4. It could end up being 5 and the other blue here.
In box 1,
yeah,
the bottom, the elbow joint, can't be 6 or 7 because you have to have 2 blue in box 7 in that column. Right. And if those are 6 or 7, then you can't. Neither the 4 or the 5 would fit down there. So
yeah. Well, that suddenly
that's
makes
1,
the
2,
rest
3,
of this,
4. Yeah.
and that 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oops. And 4. And
The elbow joint there. Well, that clearly can't be
3 or
3 or 4.
4, 6, 6, 7.
6,
1,
7,
2,
8,
3,
9.
4. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 6, not 6, not a 6, 5, not 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2. Well, that means 3 is one of those, so that's not. 7's one of those, so that's not.
All right, row 3 has a 6, 7, 8 triple plus the 3. Row 3. And 1, 2 can't go in box 1.
That can't be 4 or 5, so that's a 9. I don't know if I need the rest of that. Okay, so this isn't useful in this row.
No. But row 3 finishes out with 1, 2, 4, 5. But I don't see that that's actually helpful much at the moment. Just like box 4 needs 1, 2, and 3. But that's a 1, 2, 3 triple across row 6.
Similar, column 4, 7, 8, 9.
So nope, never mind.
That's 7, 9. Is that a 4, 5, 6 here? I don't see how it's helpful yet.
Column 6 needs 7, 8, 9. The 4, 6 in box 2 is yellow.
I don't know if this is helpful, but it seems useful. Or like it could be. Take that out. That out. Two, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Well, one of those two has to be a 1, because that can't be. That's not a 1. Five, 6, 7, 8. No.
Well, 5 and 6 have to go up there.
Yeah.
Not that that's helpful at all.
Mm-hmm.
All right. On that top of box 9, it's 5 and 6 and 1 from 1, 2, and 3.
Mm-hmm.
In box 7 on the top is going to be 1 from 1, 2, and 3.
And 1 from 7, 8, 9.
Yeah. And it's going to be the same on the bottom. 1 from 7, 8, 9, and 1 from 1, 2, 3.
And they have to be on opposite corners.
Right.
Which means that these two, because they can't both be...
Right. One's red, one's blue.
Yeah, I guess I was thinking that impacted.
But we already know one of those is 6, and the other is from 7 or 8. Well, which...
Yeah.
So yeah, it's from 1, 2, 3, and the other's from 7, 8.
Can these two be the same? If they were both 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, those wouldn't overlap. Oh, it would end up being 5 and 4. They were both 6, 7, 8, 7. Well, this can't. Well, they can't both be 6. Because if they were both 6, then you'd get a 7, 8, and that would have to be 7 or 8.
Right. Well, it would have to be 8. If the yellow is 6.
Mm-hmm.
6, 7, 8.
But then this would have to be 4 to allow this to be 7, 6.
Right.
But this could be 6, 7, 8, and 6, 5, 4. But we know that one of those two is 4. Making one of these two 3. One of those two 2. But if one of these is 4, and one of these two is 3, then this can't be it. Can this be a 3?
Well, if... Oh, no, never mind.
Because one of these two is 4, meaning one of these two is 3. and they both see this one. Because if this is a 3, then that can't be 3. And if this is 3, that can't be 3. So this has to be 2 and 1.
And there's a 4-5 pair now in row 3.
Makes that 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 4, 9, 3. If that's 6, this can't be 6 because that's a 6. 5, 4. So, those two are 8, so that is. These two are 3, 4,
2-4 pair in row 8 sees the 1 at the.
One of
One
these two is a low digit, right?
Yeah, 1 can be placed in box 2. Oh, 5, 6 has to go in the top of box 9, and neither one can be the last digit because there's a 5, 6 in.
Column 9. Three, 5, 7, or 8.
9 can be placed in box 5. And it because if you look at box 6 now, where could 9 go in box 6? Sorry, I should have gone the other way. 6 and then box 5.
Yeah. So
Well, I missed the 9 in box 3. I saw the one in box 9, but not 3, and which simply placed it at the bottom. Oh, which so 9 can be placed in box. 9s can be finished. Look at box 7.
uh, 3, 7, 8, not 8. 7, 2, 7, 8, not 8, not a 7. One, 2, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 1, 2, 2. 7, 8, 6. Thread. 7, 8 pair places 1 and 3. parts are finished. 6. Got a 6, and then these are a 1 and a 3. Here we go. It's really interesting to see how this influenced how these thermos worked together to place a 5 here.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how finicky the rest of the puzzle actually was, and how much of it was just sort of being slow to see how some of the interactions ended up
Playing out.
yeah. I don't know if the coloring was necessary. For high, middle, and low,
Yeah.
but alright, solved that puzzle, and got time for one more. Let's go ahead and tackle Killer Sudoku 117 by Akash Dulani. Normal Sudoku rules apply, digits in a cage cannot repeat, and sum to the given total. That's simply an 8. I don't know why not just simply give that.
Well, in column 5, there are two cage 6s. There's a 30 cage going from box 6 to an 11 in 4 there in box 9 is 1, 2, 3, 5. All right, the 13 cage between boxes 2 and 3. The right hand side, yeah, can't be 5, 7, 8, or 9. Oh, there's a 10 cage right next to that. Row 8 has, yeah.
$28 has to be either 7, 8, 9, and 4, or 8, 9, and 5, 6.
All right, in row 5, the 13 cage if it's 4-9, then the 11 is 5-6.
And if it was 6-7, that would make it 2-9.
Right.
So it can't be 4-7 because
This will contain either 4 or 7.
Yeah. 7, 8, and 9 remove a 9 from here. Where can I even put 7, 8, and 9 in this box? Because it's out of all of those.
No, it's not.
The 29 and the 30 both require 7, 8, and 9.
Right.
Does the 26 require 8 or 9? Requires 8 or 9, but not both. I'll leave that alone for the moment. It's useful to mark.
All right. The empty spot in box 9 that's not any part of any cage. $30, $40, $54. That's 9.
Well, this one can't be 9. Because if this was 9, then that would be 4.
Normally I can do this, but it's gonna be X amount more or less than those two up there, and I can't.
We know that this is 45.
5.
And if we subtract out 11, then the remainder is 34. If we subtract out 30, then the remainder, red minus blue, is positive 4. So red is 4 more than blue. And if I subtract out the 13, then red minus blue is negative 9. So blue would be 9 more than red.
Okay. Because that's in all 4 of the corner boxes, is that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
Maybe we should look at this one?
yeah. 38, 940, 44.
Yeah. So that's 44. So 45 minus.
So green
44.
is 1 more than orange.
Right. if that's going to be a useful mark. So
Yeah.
out.
28, 38, 48. So box 7 is 3 less than those two. Well, box 3, that's 12 less.
Because 29 and 15 is 44. 44 and 13 is 57. And this is minimum 6. This one would be maximum 9. Well, that's not useful at all. But if this was a 1, then this would be
Oh,
minimum
sum to
13.
13. Right.
So that would be 4 through 9. Although if that's a 1, this is now minimum 9, and that would make that
Well,
maximum 6. That's just if that was a 1. Well, actually,
at least 2 of 1, 2, and 3 have to appear in the 15 cage.
yeah.
And it can't be 6 in that top corner because it's 12 less than, and 6 and 12 is 18. You can't do 18 and 2.
So either
4
this
and
is 6
12.
or
4 and 12 is 16.
and that would be a 7-9 pair.
Yeah. Okay.
9 would be 1, 2, 3. A 7
Right.
would require 8. 1, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Which wouldn't work if this was a 4.
Right.
Wait, if this was a 4, that would be a 9, a 7, and a 6. Never mind. Okay. Because that's a 4, which makes that a 6, makes that a 7, which makes that a 9.
Okay. So box 9 was 9 less than blue.
Right.
All right. Finish out the 13 there. 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. All right. If it's 8, then those have to sum to 17, which would have to be 9 and 8.
Places at 4. these two are the same unless this is a 4.
Yeah.
Because if this is not a 4, then this is a 4, and that would make that a 9.
4 and 9 is 13.
Which would have to be 6,
6,
7,
7.
8,
Oh,
5.
5. But 8, 5, 8. Yeah, that would be fine.
Oh, 4 has to be one of these two. This has to be 4 or 6. It's automatically
Oh.
a 6 because the 4 that's in this column.
Right.
Okay.
All right. So
this is 5 more than this one?
yes.
Neither of those is 4. This is 5 or 9, and this is either 4, 9 or 5, 8. Or,
Right.
yeah,
So
so 5 and 9 is used here.
right. So go down 1. That's not a
5 is
5.
out.
1, 2, 3 triple.
6, 1, 2, 3, 5, and 9?
Yeah.
Because this is either 4, 9, which uses the 9, or 5, 8, uses the 5. But this can't be a 4 because 4 has to be one of those two. This can't be a 4. So that's just simply a 5, 9. It's simpler. Can this be a 6? It's
No.
only a 6 if this is a 4.
Oh, right.
And if this is a 4, that would be 8 and 5. But 5 and 6 is 11, which is not 9 more than 4. So I don't think that can be a 6.
Oh, well, look at box 9. 6 has to be in the 30 cage in box 9.
Right. That would have made things a lot easier. Now we've got
5,
a
9
7, 8
pair
pair.
and 7, 8 pair.
5, 9, 7, 8. Love it. So, I think I have a virtual 6, 9 pair here. Because this has to have 6 or 9 in it, and this has to have 6 or 9.
Right.
8, 6, 9. So 7. Well, that's a lot of digits.
Well, the last one can't be 5 or 7. That's still a lot of digits, though, yeah. Well, there's that 6 cage between boxes 1 and 4. No, yeah. And green is 1 less than orange, right?
One
1 more
more. Because
than
this is
orange.
44, if I
Right.
remember correctly. 38 and 6 is 44.
Yeah.
Well, minimum 3, so 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 6 and 7 are out.
Three has to be in the 12 cage.
So
And so
do...
does 1 and 2.
Yeah.
It's either 1, 2, 3, 6 or 1, 2, 4, 5.
No. Because you said 3 had to be in here.
Well, because it's the only place that 3 can be, so it's got to be 1, 2, 3, 6.
Because you can't put... Wait, why does 3 have to be in the 12 cage?
It could be in the green. Well, no, because green is 1 more than orange, right?
Yeah, than these two.
So the minimum that green can be is 4.
Yeah.
Okay, you can't put 3 in the 26 cage.
Why not?
Oh, yeah, you can. I was thinking, I don't know, because my brain is. But yeah, I don't know. You can't. It
Okay.
doesn't have to go in.
But we do know that 12 has to have both 1 and 2 in it. So this
Right,
6 can't have 1 and 2, so then this side can't
right.
have 4 or 5. One, two, three, 4. Not enough. If this is an 8, that's an 8. If this is a 4, then that's a 9, and then we get a 7 or 8. Okay, that's not.
All right, the 15 cage, and that's from box 2 to 3. If 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 the outside is 6, then it's 2, 3, 4. The outside is 8, then it's 1, 2, 4. Yeah, no, that didn't help at all.
That can't be a 9, and this can't be an 8. Because this is one more than what those two are.
Right.
So you could do 1 and 7 and make 9. It's not like the 26 is very restricted.
Yeah.
Although, where does 7 go in this box? It's not up here, and you can't put it in the 12 or the 6. So it's going to have to go in here, so that can't be a 7.
Well, and 8 or 9 is going to have to go in there.
Yeah.
Because while it could be, one could be in the green,
It can't go outside.
right.
Plus, you need an 8 or a 9 anyway in 26. Oh. Well, I can't do 1, 2, 4, 5. That would break.
The 4, 5.
It would have just simply broken the 6 to begin with.
Right.
Four, 5, 8, 9, and 7.
In box 7, the corner digit is 3 more than what's out there. So it's a minimum 6.
Is it 3 more or 3 less?
Oh, right,
Because this
right,
is
right. I'm going
48.
the wrong way. It's 3 less. I told you I was having trouble getting those. Usually I can do those, but it just, for some
Yeah.
reason,
So all right. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I know 8, 9, and 1 and 2 are out. And this goes up to 7 because 8 and 9 are required in here.
right.
But if this is 3 less, then the maximum that these two can be is 10.
Oh, oh no, never mind.
6 has to be one of these two, so this can't be a 6 anymore, meaning that it can't be a 1 anymore.
Yeah. Okay, so the 15 cage. Oh, right. It either sums to 1, 2, 3 or 1, 2, 4. Never
Yeah.
mind.
One, 9, 7, that's a 4, then that's 5 and 8. If that's 4, then those two are the same, and it doesn't matter. You know, 7's over here. This is 8, 9 paired with 4, 7, or with 5, 6. If it's 4, 7, then that places a 4 out here. 1, 2, 3 in here. So that would be a 4 or a 6. And that would have to be a 5. And then those would have to be 8, which would be a pair of 4s. So this cannot be 4, 7 then. Because the only place a 5 could go would be here.
Right.
And if these are 3 more than this one, then 5 plus 3 is 8. The 4 in here would force the 4 in the 10 to be out here. You would need 2 4s to make 8. So this
Right.
cannot be 4, 7.
5, 6, 8, 9. Yeah.
That means 7 has to be one of these two. So that's not a 7, and this isn't a
Neither
3.
is red.
7 is out.
So 7 is
So-
out of blue.
Yeah, this is 7. That's 8. 8. 7. 8. And then it doesn't really matter what's going on there anymore. If this is a 7, this is a 3. And then those two would be the same. Which makes sense. If this is a 7, then those two sum to 10. While these two are the same, but that could be 1 and 9, 2 and 8, or 4 and 6. So that works with all of the options.
All right, orange. If the left one is 2, the right one is 1.
And then that would
And
have
that's
to be
4.
4. 7,
If the
8,
left
9.
is 3, the right again has to be 1, because if it's 2, that would be 5, and there's no 6 to go with it. 3 and 1 is 4 and makes 5. 4 and 1 is 5, there's no 6. 4 and 2 is 6, there's no 7.
This can't be 4.
Can't be 4. 5 and 1 is 6, there's no 7. 5 and 2 is 7, 1 is 8. Okay. 6 and 1 is 7, and 1 is 8. 6 and 2, 8 and 1. Okay.
Took out a 4 from there, but
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Where's 8 in
Well,
this
there's a
column?
virtual 4, 5. No, there's not. Never mind.
Where's 8 in this column? It can't be here. And it can't be either of those two, there, or there. This is suddenly an 8.
Okay, then those two sum. The orange sums to 7.
Oh, and this is an 8.
And the 26 has to have 5 or 6 in it.
Yep.
So it can't be 2, 7, 8, 9.
No, it has to have a 6 in it, and this has to have a 6 in it. So this can't be 6, and that can't be 7. Because
26 has to have a 6 in it?
yes.
Oh, right. 6 and 7. The only place to put the 6 in that 26 cage is on the outside.
That's true.
So that's now 6 and 2. And 5 comes out, yeah.
No, 6 and 1, because this
6
is
and 1.
7.
And 1 and
4,
5,
9,
6.
5, 6. 8, 6, 9, 6, 6, 8, 4, 1, 1, 2, 4.
The 6 cage, column 3.
5 there. Take the colors out of here. One, two, three. Six, 8, 9, 4. 4, 5, 7. 4, 9, 6, 8, 1. These two aren't 5. Wait, this has to have a 9 in it, and this has to have a 9 in it. So this can't have a 9. That's 4 and 9.
Column 2 has a 579 triple.
Your audio quality is not great.
Is this better?
That is so much better. Where
Column 2. Column 2, 579.
This is 8. 8 out of there. 6, 9 pairs going to place 7. 6. Places 5, 9, 6, 5, 7, 5, 9, 8, 3, 5, because that's going to be 7 and 8, which is 15. 7, 9, 8. Not a 4, none of that's 3, so that is. That must be a 5. 3 and 5 places a 3. 9, 4, 9. If none of those is 3, that is 5, 1, 4, 2. 9 is out. 5 and 1. 3 and 3 and 3. Because that's a 3, because none of those is. 7, not a 3, not a 7. Not 3 or 4. Okay, what are these two? 1, 2, and 8. Except that's not 8, so that is. This 1, 2 pairs with that 1, 2, because 6 has to have a 1 or the 6 homo has to have 1 or 2 in it, so this is suddenly 4. Makes that 1, 5, 2. 2, 1, 7, 4, 6.
Uh-oh.
This one's 1, that one's 2.
Oh, okay.
Change this 7. One, 2, 3 places 7. This is a 9. This one is a 5. 3, 6, and 1. 6. 2, 4,
4,
and
5.
2, 9, 5, 7, 8. This is a 4, 6. This is a 3. Yeah, I was right.
Row 6, yeah.
Yay! A little overtime, but we are good. That one was kind of tough. But, there were a couple of things that we missed that were, that would have sped things up. We knew that this 4 was here, and that took a long time to fix this 13.
Yeah.
And that 6 fixed a 6 over here. Because you couldn't do 1, 2, 4, 5 in this 12 ever because of this 6. So you had to have a 6 in one of those two, and that had implications over here. This could never be 4, 7 because of the sums out here. So that took a little bit of extra time to see. See, this has a Logic Masters Germany. It does not. Alright. Yeah. Alright. I cannot think of anything else to say. So Mama, do you have anything else as far as Sudoku puzzles go?
No, don't think so.
Alright, then transition over to the talking screen. Put my blanket back around me. Blankie. Here we go. But yeah, alright, I think, oh, I had a bunch of frames dropped at some point in time. Oh well. I am trying to figure out what I'm supposed to say here. It's probably the end of stream stuff, which is going to be things like, comment, subscribe, share the video, ring the notification bell, and there's no Sudoku tomorrow because there's an event I'm going to, and on Saturday I need to check the times of events that I have, so there may not be outward there. But normally, Sudoku is Monday and Tuesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, and outward I've been playing at 7 a.m. Eastern Time. Just pay attention to the times that are posted on YouTube. With that, can't think of anything else other than it is the time of nap, and my brain is apparently quite fuzzy. So, I'm going to click over here, and thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day.